But yes, there's money to be made out here, y'all. There's money to be made out here. You just got to put your mind in the right place. You said, Lord, you did it for me, Patrice. Lord, you did it for Patrice. Do it for me. Honestly, though, AAA, that's what I'm saying. This is part of this, right? Patrice worked for this. The Lord ain't give Patrice nothing, right? But this is what entrepreneurship looked like. Long days and nights. In the beginning, I would be up to 2, 3 in the morning reading publications. Right? In the beginning, when I was really building my business from the ground up, I was working 12 to 15 hour days to learn and study. And I was paying people too, paying for coaches, classes, workshops, paying for knowledge and understanding. But it took me some time to build up. Right? And that's the thing. I want people to get there quicker. It took me like 5 years in for me to like really see my money in my business. You know what I'm saying? You could make 100,000, but if you somebody like me, I've always had an office. I've always paid for an assistant, paid for staff. So when you got an office, you spending money. 100,000 ain't that much. When you got a staff, you got an office. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you working from home, 100,000 is a lot because you don't have no overhead. But for me, I've always had overhead. I've always wanted a place where my clients can come and sit down and see me. That's why I said I never wanted to be a Pookie. Just send me your stuff and I'm doing your stuff in the basement somewhere. Like, no, I always wanted my clients to be able to come to an office. So from day one, even when I worked for corporate America, I had an office. I was paying for an office since 2009. I've been paying for an office space. So that's just me. Everybody don't do that. Some people do taxes virtually, especially today. Y'all got so much today that we didn't have. See, I came up in that entrepreneurship where we had to actually get out and put our boots to the ground. Now it's easy. You could just go on the internet, right? You could just get on live and start talking, right? And make connections with people on this social media. I didn't have this 14 years ago. I had to get out and talk to people on the street and shake hands and, all that stuff. So today I feel like it's a lot easier for you guys to start businesses and connect with your audience and connect with people that you could work with because of social media. So that actually helps. AAA, does the IRS consider your personal taxes before EA eligibility? So yes, they will want to know, have you filed your taxes in the last 3 years, up to the last 3 years? Technically, they want you to be current. And then so they're going to want to know that you're not, like, you don't owe taxes. So, right, you can't owe taxes and stuff like that. They probably going to tell you to get that cleared up. They do ask that on the application, though. Then they also do a fingerprints, too. So you got to go get your fingerprints and let them do your background, the fingerprint check. Once you pass that, then you can get your e-file number. And then you're approved to electronically file.